Good evening. Let us start today's current affairs and the most important current affairs today. You all know that today is August 8th, 78th anniversary of Quit India movement. 78th anniversary of Quit India movement. You all know that August is very auspicious for India. Swadeshi movement started in August. Quit India movement started in August. August offer 1940 was given in August. India got independence in August. So August is very auspicious for India. Let us hope a miracle will happen in August this time also, and India will be at least see the minimum cases in COVID-19. And in today's news, 78th anniversary, August 8th, 1942. 78th anniversary of Quit India movement. Gandhi have given a famous slogan, do or die. Do or die. And this day in August 1942 is also called August Kranti or August Revolution also. And this is the last moment, pan-India movement in the freedom struggle, I can say. Non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience movement, and the last full-fledged pan-India movement is Quit India movement, and Gandhi asked Britishers to leave India on this day, do or die with do or die slogan. And many women also participated. Usha Mehta, Aruna Asaf Ali, many women. And Gandhiji and other famous leaders were immediately arrested. And the movement went leaderless, but movement continued because by that time the public mood in India is very, very favorable to quit India. And kindly read why did Quit India movement launched all these things in our history textbook. Next important news for today. Tomorrow, Prime Minister Modi is going to launch financing facility worth rupees 1 lakh crore under Agri Infrastructure Fund. You all know that due to COVID crisis, we have economic crisis also. And Modi announced Atmanirbhar Bharat 3 months back, and government have initiated a slew of reforms, so many reforms. In that, government also announced reforms in agriculture sector. One such initiative was Agri Infrastructure Fund, and Prime Minister Modi tomorrow is going to launch a financing facility worth 1 lakh crore, rupees 1 lakh crore under Agri Infrastructure Fund. This is the most important news for tomorrow. Next important news, Kerala. I can say God's own country. Kerala sometimes is the first in getting the God's curse also. See, pathetic situation floods in Kerala. Nipah virus, it affected Kerala. Coronavirus, initially it affected Kerala. And landslides, yesterday we have read about landslides in Idukki district, Kerala. Even today, the death toll was increased in that. And the pathetic thing, yesterday night, Air India plane accident in Kerala, Kozhikode, Kerala. Air India plane accident, Kozhikode, Kerala. And yesterday, you have seen landslide in Kerala, Idukki district, Kerala. National Disaster Response Force are still working on that. And by the time Kerala got some news about this, it was a difficult thing to digest. 17 people, including two pilots, were killed, and numbers were increasing now. And many got injured. Many got injured. What actually happened? We all know that we have Vande Bharat mission. We were carrying special flights, and we were maintaining special flights for the Indians who are stranded abroad who wanted to come to India. And this flight is from Kuwait to Kozhikode, Kerala. And what happened when the flight is being landed? It crossed the runway, and the flight actually it was entered into a valley. It was completely drenched into a valley. It was fell into a valley, 35 feet valley, 35 feet valley. 17 people, including two pilots, were killed and many were injured in an Air India flight and on board from Air India Express flight from Dubai. It is from Dubai with 190 passengers on board overshoot the tabletop runway in Kozhikode Airport, Kerala while landing in a heavy rain. Actually, there's a heavy rain, and it was fell in a valley, 35 feet valley below, and the flight broke into two parts. The flight broke into two parts. This you need to understand. So here you are expected to know what is a tabletop runway. Do you know what is a tabletop runway? On a top of the hill, on the top of the hill, they will make a narrow runway for a flight for temporary, landings and other things. That is called tabletop. Tabletop runway will be on the top of a hill like place. So that is a tabletop runway. In India, only experienced pilots can run a flight in the tabletop, can land a flight in the tabletop. Only experienced pilots. And we can say in India, we have five places where we have tabletop runways: Mangalore, Mujaram, Lengpi, Lengpui, Lengpi, and Kozhikode, Kerala, Sikkim, Pakyong. In Sikkim, it was Pakyong, Pakyong, and Himachal Pradesh, Shimla. There are five places where we have tabletop, tabletop runways: Mangalore, Lengpai, Kozhikode, Pakyong, and Shimla, Himachal Pradesh, Shimla. So these are the five places. Okay, and similar incident in the same format happened in 2010 in Mangalore. Even after that, even after a lot of warnings, caution notes, they have not taken any action on this in Kozhikode. Actually, there were so many warnings for that. In Mangalore in 2010, 150 passengers died on the similar incident. That is also a tabletop runway. That is also a tabletop runway. Okay, this is the news which you need to understand. Next important news for today. Mauritius declares environmental emergency after an oil spill. Mauritius declares environmental emergency after an oil spill. This is also a serious issue. See, 4,000 tons of diesel got leaked through a Japanese ship in Mauritius. Mauritius is very famous for tourism, and 4,000 tons of diesel got leaked in the water. Oil spill. This is called oil spill. So similar incident in June happened in Russia also. In the month of the June, similar incident happened in Russia also. And in June 2020, state of emergency was also declared 2 months back. And overall, oil spills damage marine ecosystem, marine biodiversity. So oil spill damages marine ecosystem, marine biodiversity. Number one. In Mauritius, fishing is very, very important. So oil spill damages fishes. In a way, food security. Third thing, Mauritius tourism. Mauritius main economy depends on tourism, and that was gone. And more importantly, overall economy of Mauritius will get destructed and other things. So Mauritius can save itself from oil spills. It have a protocol actually up to 10 metric tons, up to 10 metric tons. But now it was 4,000 metric tons. It's very difficult. So Russia, I told you 2 months back there was a big oil spill in Russia. That was very, very serious oil spill. Earlier, the most notorious, we can say, bad experience is Alaska oil spill. Alaska oil spill. And in Russia, it is near the Arctic Circle. There is a river called Ambrayana, Ambryana. There is a river called Ambrayana. The entire water in the river have become pinkish red. The entire water in the river have become pinkish red. So it is near the Arctic Circle. Already there is a problem of global warming in Arctic Circle, melting of ice sheets in the Arctic Circle, ice sheets. And now we are seeing the other oil spill in Russia also. And recent news is there's an oil spill in Mauritius. You are expected to see the locations, but particularly Mauritius Islands. The Mauritius Islands, number one. Number two, in Russia, you are expected to see the Ambrayana River, Ambryana, near Arctic Circle, the Ambrayana River. That is very, very important. And more importantly, for mains exam and prelims also, the oil spill remedial techniques, removal techniques, even in Wikipedia you'll get that. Oil spill remedial, like skimming, like antibacterial, or uh, using bacteria to remove the oil spill, using algae, fungi to remove the oil spill. There are many techniques for the cleaning of oil spills, but oil spills damage the marine ecosystem, biodiversity in the oceans. It's very pathetic, very, very pathetic. So this is oil spill issue. 3 4 years back in Chennai also, there was an oil spill issue in Ennore port. In Chennai also, similar issue happened, but not so dangerous, but not that dangerous. But what has happened in Russia is very, very dangerous. And recently, yesterday, what has happened in Mauritius is also dangerous. So you are expected to make an answer on oil spills, OIL SPILLS, for mains and prelims. And next important topic is, after oil spills, the next important topic, Prime Minister Modi have inaugurated today Rashtriya Swachhata Kendra, Swachhata Kendra, an interactive experience center relating to Swachh Bharat mission today. An interactive experience center relating to Swachh Bharat mission today. Rashtriya Swachhata Kendra is a tribute to Mahatma Gandhi, as it was announced in 2017 when Mahatma Gandhi launched Champaran Satyagraha exactly 100 years back. To commemorate Champaran Satyagraha, the first Satyagraha of Mahatma Gandhi, uh, Prime Minister Modi have announced on that day Rashtriya Swachhata Kendra. What is this Rashtriya Swachhata Kendra is all about? It is something like a memorial. How country have seen a behavioral change with respect to Swachh Bharat. How 55 crores of rural Indians started going to toilets instead of open defecations. So for all these things, a memorial. It is like a Rashtriya Swachhata Kendra is like a memorial, like a museum where children and youth will understand how we brought behavioral change. So Swachh Bharat mission, it is like a tribute to Swachh Bharat mission, largest behavioral change we can see. So Rashtriya Swachh Kendra showcases the core elements of Swachh Bharat mission: audio visual immersive shows, interactive LED panels, and Modi gave a tagline. Already you know that, the famous tagline: Satyagraha to Swachhagraha. Satyagraha to Swachhagraha. So Rashtriya Swachhata Kendra will impart information, awareness, and education to the next generation. Information, education, and awareness to the next generation with respect to Swachh Bharat. With respect to Swachh Bharat, we can say it is something like a huge success. Swachh Bharat mission, with less amount of expenditure, we have seen a very good behavioral change. In fact, that behavioral change is very difficult. For your information, I do remember in 2016 mains, same question was asked in the UPSC ethics paper. So, what is the behavioral changes we require to make Swachh Bharat India successful, particularly open defecation free India successful? This is the ethics question in 2016 mains. I do remember that I have written answer for that question. Okay, you are expected to know such type of things. So Modi wanted to promote awareness, education, and also for the future generations a memorial through Rashtriya Swachh Kendras. Next important news. So, big news for all. World Heritage Committee meeting postponed. World Heritage Committee meeting postponed. I think you all know. UNESCO declares World Heritage list. UNESCO's World Heritage Site means the site carries lot of image, and site will also get lot of funding, and also the national government should also support the sites, should protect the sites. So UPSC will generally ask a question on UNESCO heritage sites, very important, particularly for prelims, particularly for prelims. So culture part is very, very important. So every year there will be an annual meeting. Every year there will be annual meeting. What should be included newly, and what should be excluded from heritage sites. Sometimes exclusions will also happen. Sometimes exclusions will also happen. Why exclusions? If a country do not care about heritage site, then UNESCO will remove that. UNESCO will remove that. Even that cases will also happen. So in India in 2019, actually We wanted to have our Ramappa temple in Varangal to be in the UNESCO World Heritage Site. In fact, it was nominated for that. Nominated for that. But unfortunately, World Heritage Committee meeting was postponed. Unfortunately, World Heritage Committee meeting was postponed. So, will Ramappa temple will get World Heritage Site? Definitely in future it might get. In future it might get. If at all the World Heritage Committee meeting, if at all it would have been conducted, Ramappa temple I think would have got the UNESCO World Heritage list, and Varangal people would be celebrating by this time. Telangana would be celebrating by this time. So here you should know about Ramappa temple. You should know about Ramappa temple. Ramappa temple was built in 1213 AD. That means 800 years old. 800 years old. From last 780 years, India is trying to include this temple in the UNESCO. Every year, India is sending nomination for Ramappa temple. And Ramappa temple was located 200 kilometers away from Hyderabad, another historic city. Okay, it was located 200 kilometers distance from Hyderabad, and Ramappa temple was built during Kakatiya rule. Kakatiya rule, and the temple is very famous for floating bricks, and intricate carvings. Ramappa temple is very famous for floating bricks and intricate carvings. And there is one specialty about Ramappa temple. Do you know that in India, the only temple that was named after a person who actually who is a sculpture for that, who was a sculpture for that, who actually architect for that, Ramappa. That Ramappa came from Karnataka, though the temple was built by Rechalla Rudrudu, who was a general under Ganapati Deva, but the temple was named after Ramappa, who was an architect, who was a sculpture for that. So the only temple in India that was named after a sculpture is called Ramappa temple. And India is trying to get this status from many years. And in this respect, what are the factors why the temple is should get UNESCO World Heritage Site? What are the factors why the Ramappa temple? Tell me the factors. You might get a question also. First of all, the floating bricks of the temple. Floating bricks of the temple. Second is the sandbox technology used in the temple. The sandbox technology used in the temple to protect it from earthquakes and other calamities. What is the sandbox technology used in Ramappa temple? They have used granite, jaggery, and chebula. In Telugu, we call it as karakkaya. So all these things they have dig the temple, that particular mixture they have made, and they have constructed the temple in the foundation. They have done that sandbox technology, and intricate carvings of the temple. Intricate carvings of the temple. That temple was carved with dolomite rocks, and from last 800 years the temple is surviving. From last 800 years the temple is surviving. Just understand, and the temple is in the UNESCO World Heritage list. This is very important. And here I expect all of you to read. I expect all of you to read the UNESCO World Heritage Sites in India. UNESCO recognized. There are 30 natural heritage sites recognized by UNESCO, 7 cultural heritage sites recognized by UNESCO, 1 mixed site, both natural and cultural. Total 38 sites. This is a static prelims question. Generally every student will study this and go to the exam. UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Okay, in the same way, one more thing additionally I wish to tell you. UNESCO's intangible heritage sites, UNESCO's intangible heritage recognized in India, like yoga, like Kumbh Mela, like Nowruz festival. Intangible heritage, even this is important for exam. So World Heritage Sites, that is different. Intangible heritage, that is different. So UNESCO heritage is very very important for prelims. Kindly go through that. So, next important news: UPSC have a new chairman. He is already a member. uh, Chairman, the name is Pradeep Kumar Joshi. Pradeep Kumar Joshi. Here you should know about UPSC articles in the Constitution. Article 315 to 323 of the Indian Constitution deals with public service commissions. Public service commissions are constitutional bodies. They are constitutional bodies. And PK Joshi is already a member from last 5 years. Now he became a chairman. Let's see. Most of you will succeed under his tenure, and the erstwhile the former chairman was Arvind Saxena, Sri Arvind Saxena. Next important news: RBI generally conducts for every 2 months, that is bi-monthly, consumer confidence survey. Consumer confidence survey in 13 major cities in India. So who will conduct consumer confidence survey? Reserve Bank of India. Bi-monthly survey for every 2 months. It deals with perceptions and expectations of the people on general economic situation. Perspectives are perceptions and expectations of the people on number one, general economic situations. Number two, employment scenario. Number three, overall price situation. Number four, own income and spending. Simply, I can say, to put it in a simple word, what is the people's mood with respect to present economic situation? This is called consumer confidence survey. And do you think the survey got very positive note this time? No. Consumer confidence survey hit all time low in the recent survey. So in the month of July, they conduct a survey. May it was 63.77, and in the month of July it is 53%, 53.8. So consumer confidence have come down. Consumer confidence have come down with respect to Indian economy, and there are many variables for this. They see about economic situation, employment, price level, income, spending, all these things. So this is consumer confidence survey. And the next important news, we have seen the all-time record of forex reserves in India, all-time record. So forex reserves climbed, so that was $534.5 billion. India's foreign exchange reserves, $534.5 billion. And already Plim's question was asked 5 years back, 6 years back. Forex reserves consists of number one, foreign currency assets, number two, gold, number three, special drawing rights, number four, reserve position in the IMF. So forex reserves consists of number one, foreign currency assets, number two, gold, number three, special drawing rights, number four, reserve position in the IMF. And out of total forex reserves, the highest will be foreign currency assets. The highest will be foreign currency assets. Second is gold. Third is SDR. Fourth is reserve position in the IMF. So this is also very important news. That is India's forex reserves. We got ample, very good strength in the forex reserves. And the last point, India-Malaysia relations. India-Malaysia relations. Malaysian Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad said in an interview that he admitted in an interview that India Malaysia relations have strained due to his remarks during Kashmir issue. So last year, when we repealed Article 370-35A, Mahathir Mohamad of Malaysia, President Mahathir Mohamad, have negatively commented on India. He agreed that he has done something negative comment, and Mahathir Mohamad wants to have very good relation, but still, with respect to Kashmir, with respect to NRC and other issues, he is not happy with India. Let's wait for very good India Malaysia relations. These are all the important current affairs. We'll meet on Monday again. Thank you.